Remember those days when you dreamt to grow up free as a bird, explore corners of the earth, visit the places you have always wanted to see, live freely without being bound by a fellow ape who, in the name of love and affection, restricts your actions and beliefs? Well, yeah, me too. After all, we humans for ages have been learning from other people's failures. Our parents, for most of us, served as a prime example of how suicidal the idea of love really is. I'm well off alone, you thought in those days. Years down the road, you saw yourself as that one solitary reaper to your friends' nasty little children, to whom you'd hum the songs about your lone voyages, from nation to nation, visiting the seven wonders, exploring the rich flora and fauna, trying different cuisines, appreciating cultures around the globe, living your life like a king, unlike their father, who is too busy getting milk and eggs for the family. But was it so? Well, most probably you did not have enough money to be the Genghis Khan of the tourism industry. And even if you did, then there came a day that was enough to flip your mind. It was the day of your very first encounter with that attractive human. First glance at her, your heart goes ding. You've never experienced such a sensation ever before. 1,000 questions pop up in your mind as you are lost staring at her and creeping her out more and more with each passing second. What is happening? Is this real? What do I say? Oh my lord, please lead the way. Congrats, because that 6-second long awkward stare would have certainly made an excellent first impression on her. You go home and that day all you can think is about her. Her attire, her eyes, her hair, her face, and some other things, For the first time in years, you want to be back at work this desperately. You want to see her again, a little longer, a little closer. You wonder what your next move should be. With your hopes higher than the Everest, you dream of her approaching you, begging you to love her, care for her, and be her man. 2 weeks have passed. You're now pretty sure that your dreams will never make it to reality. You sit down, do the math, and the probability of her approaching you seems to be dancing in the plane of infinite negative numbers. So, you decide to sacrifice whatever little self-respect you have remaining. You go talk to her, tell her how you feel when she's around in the most poetic way possible, and ask her if she would be your other half, whatever the heck it means. She replies, obviously not. You inquire why, to which she responds, because love is nothing but chemistry at its finest, making a fool out of every human to ever exist. Oh, you reply. And also, your poems were fucking weird. The fuck? You say in the most polite manner possible. With your feet back on the ground, you talk to yourself. Soon you start agreeing with her. Maybe you really did cross the limit with your poems. You really did not think twice before calling her a space fairy whose skin was as smooth as porcelain. To you, even that sounded as a mere insult to her gorgeous beauty. Great diction, Mr. Shakespeare of the 21st century. A couple shots later, and cursing your boss from work earlier today, you reflect over the main reason. What she said now makes complete sense to you. Love ain't nothing but your brain going bonkers. It's the most elegant form of prank that you will play on yourself. Key ingredients include chemicals like dopamine and norepinephrine, loneliness, and the up-to-date version of evolution, Mother Nature's exclusive software sponsored by Charles Darwin himself. It is the most complex program ever built, running 24/7 in your back head, using input from the 5 senses, observing speech, actions, looks, and behavior of people around you. Once it is done scouting, the program then provides you with a list of humans who match the filters you selected. One of them might say yes, you'll go out for a date to impress and convince the other person why they should invest themselves in you. Amid all this, where you feel you are in total control, you never truly realize the trap. You're just another slave serving the basic purpose of your existence, to duplicate yourself and play your part in helping your species survive. In the end, it's just a game of chances. But hey, some games are worth playing.